a shoot with Steven Klein and Edward for
Yes.
W magazine.
Yes.
Which was this kind of
The huge red wall.
Yeah.
I think the model was, Joan Smalls. Yeah, that was, I think Edward at the time just wanted, I don't know, something so sculptural and stuff. And I just made that up. But I made that, I think, in like 4 hours in my studio and just sent it to him.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So that's just you in your studio sending something to New York?
Do you know what I love about that picture?
No,
is that if people will know this wig has been made, they will be laughing so much. Because it was like a construction worker helmet. I didn't know how to do any millinery at the time. And it's just like a giant cardboard thing. There is nothing glamorous behind it. But I mean, Steven Klein knew how to photograph it.
We're very good.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah, no, it's good. And I think that's one of the things that I was slightly sad about in the magazine world, is there are not many magazines who have the power and the finance to put behind stories like this anymore, who are willing to do it.
Yeah, I know. Yes.
There's a few magazines that have some money, a bit.
Yeah.
And I mean, not that money is important, it just makes things happen.
I mean, it makes things happen, but also the magazine does money now. I mean, they don't want to be creative.
No, because they're frightened of losing their money.
Yes.
I mean, that's a nasty relationship that I think has happened in the magazine world.
Yeah, no, for sure. And then, so like the creative ones have no advertising, no money, and then they disappear.
Yeah.
So it's,
But I think, we're going through a period of flux. I mean, since the invention of the internet, it has been a time that, the system's changed. And we're not there yet, but it's all changing. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about, you created digital hairstyles.
Yeah, for L'Oréal.
For L'Oréal, that's
yes.
it, yeah. So tell me a little bit about that. What part of the hair, what aspect of hair is important to you?
The movement.
Okay.
Also, on a very much more normal day-to-day thing is like the power that psychologically hair can have. Like it's a power. Like you can hide behind your hair. If you feel free, you're like not hiding yourself, Yeah. But like it gives you power, and then you can, I don't know, it's like human fur, like you wear it for a reason.
Yeah.
It's like you give the personality you want to show to the world with your hair, I feel like. So that's why I love working with hair. When we did L'Oréal Professionnel, for like, I think it was for Roblox, Ready Player Me, all those video games, they contacted me because, I mean, I've been working with them for many years now. I love doing costumes for video games. I started doing costumes for Just Dance, and then they were like, can you do wigs for us? Yeah. So basically, because I think they want to go into video games, everyone uses video games now. Forever. But big brands just realize it sometimes, just now, unfortunately. Yeah. It's just creating wigs for different avatars and stuff.
But the thing to me that I found interesting in that is that the hardest thing to do digitally is make hair move.
Yes.
And hair is almost often the hardest thing to do. When I'm creating avatars, like I created Icon 1, getting beautiful hair that moves, like, I had to recreate that. Yeah. It's a real problem. There are very, very few digital animators who can make hair look like hair and give it the qualities that I would guess would you like in it.
I mean, it was a challenge for me because when you work with, like, especially me, that's like work with a special DNA of hair, like I would be like, I want Russian hair on this, or like, I don't know, Chinese hair there. Like, when you see it being into like a avatar of like video games, I'm like, it doesn't. So you just think differently. You think into shape, like more like it's more like costume then, it's more like cosplay and stuff, I don't think about texture anymore.
I mean, it'll come, CGI is getting better and better all the time, and obviously with AI now. Is AI something that you're starting to incorporate in what you do?
I don't. I never been so much into it yet, but I'm starting to know more and more about it. Yeah.
Well, the story that we did together 2 weeks ago is all based on AI.
Yeah.
Because the original image that we are using as our base
Yes.
image is something that went into AI as
Editorial,
a verbal prompt.
Yeah.
So it was like 5 words, Balthus and fireplace, like kind of just
Yeah.
a short set of words, and that gives you back an image. And then we were matching
The
Alex
image. I love this project.
So, and then once we put them together, then it goes back into AI, and we start to let the AI invent around it and also bring it together. So, in my process, it's become more and more increasingly part of what I do. Sorry, I just wonder at what point is that something you're at ease with, or is that something that you're?
No, I mean, yeah, and of course, I think we're gonna have to use like all those techniques like AI and stuff, because I mean it's kind of the future, and I mean we need to use it. We can't keep doing just what we do, like simple.
No. I just wonder at what point it starts to lose its magic for you, or lose its not magic. It's the wrong word. What point it loses the attraction for you, because you are.
I mean, for me, I don't know. I haven't seen. I've seen some good stuff, but like I'm not really a big pro about it, so I can't really speak so much about that yet.
Yeah.
But it will be about the textures and stuff, yes.
Because I think if you were to be shown how to use an AI, I think you'd find it fascinating, because you can just write into it, and then it will show you images back, and of course then you pick the ones that you like, which is where the creative process becomes. So it's a new area, which I think a lot of people are very concerned about it, but I of course there are.
I think it's great. It's just another tool.
Yeah.